Next question is from Chris Weister. Should creatine be taken pre or post workout?
Oh, good old creatine, the best ergogenic supplement you could probably take, besides making sure you get the nutrients that you need and protein.
There's a little research around this as far as it being right, but it's like splitting hair.
Yeah, it's a small difference, but post-workout. Yeah. Post-workout, they do show that your body is primed to uptake and utilize more of this creatine to turn into ATP. That being said, good point. It really doesn't make a huge difference. We're splitting hairs in terms of, if it's in the morning or before workout or after workout. You know what makes it more of a difference is what you take with your creatine. So we've known this for a while, that if you take creatine with a lot of insulin-stimulating sugar, we'll see increases in creatine. So back in the day when creatine really became a big thing, it was really the first supplement that actually did something. So when it came out in the 90s, it took over, and I would say single-handedly transformed the supplement industry into what it is now. It was creatine came out and it worked and it was crazy and everybody's like, oh my God. And when they saw that sugar increase the uptake, you had these products with like Celtec with like 72 grams of dextrose. And it does increase creatine uptake, but who wants to drink 70 grams of sugar? It would make me nauseous, and it's probably not great if you don't want to gain lots of body fat and all that stuff, but it does help. But here's some better ones, right? You could do alpha lipoic acid, will increase creatine's uptake with a little bit of carbohydrates. So if you have a post-workout meal with carbohydrates, like let's say you have some white rice or something like that, you could do alpha lipoic acid. And then here's another one for people who are afraid of extra calories or don't want extra calories with the creatine: sodium. Sodium will increase the uptake of, creatine.
I have yet to mix it with my LMNT.
That's how I do it.
Oh, wow.
That's exactly how I do it. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it increases the uptake of creatine. But here's how creatine works, right? You take it and you build up your stores of ATP over time. You can make that happen a little faster by doing what's called loading, where you take like 20 grams of creatine for 5 days, then go on 5 grams. It does speed that process up. I think it's a waste of creatine, but if you want to make it happen a couple days faster, that's fine. But once you top out those ATP stores, then what you're doing is you're just supplementing to make sure that they stay topped out. There's a point at which you can't necessarily get any more.
Any more benefits anymore.
So it doesn't make a huge, difference. That being said, I still take it, post-workout, and I'll take it with LMNT, which has got the sodium. Maybe I'll throw some alpha lipoic acid in there. And then eat my post-workout meal.
Was there any truth? Remember when they used to say that you don't want to take it with orange juice because the citric acid did something?
Oh, well, it can make it unstable if you mix it in something and leave it there for a while.
Yeah, if you mixed it in orange, they'd say don't. Like I remember my Celtec. I remember reading that or saying like, don't mix it with.
I believe some of it converts to a form that isn't very usable, might not actually be good for you. But I just take it. Just take it in the mouth, wash it down.
I normally just do it with water. I mean, I normally splash it, the non-flavored stuff that we have, and just shoot it real quick. But now that I know about the sodium, I mean, I'm drinking LMNT anyways. I may as well do that. I didn't realize that.
It says it prevents it from being absorbed effectively with citric acid. The other one's caffeine. They say that caffeine can reduce its absorption. But again,
that's interesting because you have companies like Bang who have paired their Bang energy drink with creatine.
I know.
Oh, that's funny.
But honestly, it's like once you've got those levels topped out, it really doesn't make a huge difference, And it's one of those supplements that we now are finding. And I'm going to say this again. I've said it so many times. It is a soon to be health and wellness supplement promoted and advertised to everybody because we're seeing benefits for cognition, heart health. It's got antioxidant properties. It's good for other tissues other than just muscle. I bet you're going to see kids start to take it. They're already putting it in those like meal replacements for the elderly. So, like the little drinks that they'll give like Ensure and stuff for the elderly. They're already throwing creatine in that because it's helping with muscle loss and it's helping with balance and strength. So it's one of those supplements that is going to be, it's just going to grow in terms of its usage.
Yeah, for me, I noticed too. Like, it actually like upsets my stomach a bit when I take it without any kind of food to go with it. So that was something I had to kind of work through. But I know there's some feedback with that it upsets certain people's stomachs.
Some people can't take creatine because it upsets their stomach. And some people are what are called, I guess, non-responders.
I thought you were going to say pussies. And I was like, hey now.
Yeah. But I mean, for most people, you're going to see benefit. And you could take a smaller dose. You could do, 2 grams or whatever a day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I try to give it to my parents. I try to give it to grandparents and family members to help with all that, cognitive.
Yeah, the cognitive effects and all that. It works.
It's a healthy supplement. The only people that probably shouldn't take it are people who have actual like organ issues, like kidney issues and stuff like that, in which case you'd want to consult with your doctor.
Hey, if you enjoyed that clip, you can find the full episode here, or you can find other clips over here. And be sure to subscribe.